All right, what's going on, everybody? Josh Pocock here, and in today's video, it is like Christmas because I woke up today and I was planning on doing a great in-depth work session, opened up my ChatGPT, and what do I find? Not only do I now not have to go into the playground, the platform.openai.com to create AI assistant bots, and I was going to do a video on showing you guys how to do that anyway. Now, the front end side of ChatGPT allows you to create these GPTs. So let's dive right into it. I'm going to cover it all. Stay tuned. All right, so like I was saying before, for the last 2 to 3 days, I believe, give or take, 2.5 days, you had to go over here to platform.openai, go to assistants, create an assistant, enter the name, enter the instructions, select the model, which of course is GPT-4 11.06 preview. That is GPT-4 Turbo. Then you could add code interpreter, retrieval, of course, and then you could upload your files, your knowledge base. And you could also add functions, which is a bit more advanced. I'm not going to cover that right now. But anywho, that is really what you had to do. Then you would go over to Playground and you would select your bot that you were looking for, developer bot, let's say, and then you would just actually go over here in your messages and, you know, start talking to it, right? It's cool because you can see the logs here, but, you know, you are actually paying through the API. But now I came through and I was excited. I was on the edge of my seat waiting for this moment, because when you would go over to explore over here, this create GPT section, as you can see, it's in beta, but it was blocked off, so you couldn't do that. There were people who had early access, people who went to the actual Dev Day event, and I did a video on Dev Day and kind of some of the releases and what this actually means for AI. I did a couple videos the last few days. If you haven't seen them, I'll kind of briefly summarize what happened with Dev Day and what these GPTs are, what these assistants are. Maybe you're not familiar with any of this. So these assistants, essentially, these new GPTs, first off, they're released on GPT-4 Turbo. So Turbo 1, instead of having an 8K to 32K, usually 8K context window, we now have a 128K context window. If you don't know what a context window is, it's essentially the information that you can provide ChatGPT before it actually can execute on your task, right? So now you can basically provide it a book, right? And it can read it in about 30 seconds or about 10 seconds, and it can give you, you know, summarize it, give you useful information, whatever the case may be. And shortly, very soon, we'll have it so the context window can, you know, you can give it as much information a human can consume in a year, right? And then more and more and more. So it's a crazy time we live in. The advancement of technology is at an accelerated rate. And it's only going to grow exponentially. That's the thing you guys got to understand. All these little automating things, these little assistants, this is literally peanuts compared to where we're going to be in 6 months and a year from now. And then 2 years, right? It's going to be completely insane. I did a video yesterday talking about, you know, AGI. We're on the cusp of it, and it's just going to keep accelerating exponentially. But anywho, let's get back into these new GPTs. So it's very, very simple and user intuitive. The user interface to create these is very intuitive, very easy to create these, opposed from, you know, they had their ChatGPT plugins and you had to be a developer, and, you know, there was people selling services, AI automation agencies on building these custom chatbots and, you know, fine tuning and using embeds and all these certain things. And you had to kind of know the API and stuff like that. Now anybody can build a GPT, which makes it very, very compelling, very beautiful. And let's go over here. Simply, you just create the GPT. It's going to say, hi, I'll help you build a GPT. You can say something like, make a creative who helps generate visuals for new products, or make a software engineer who helps format my code. What would you like me to make? So you just go over to configure, and you're going to see all these different options here. Now, just for the sake of this video, just to save time, I'm going to use one of the bots I actually already made in the platform section of OpenAI. And you can keep the instruction area as simple as 1 sentence or 2 sentences or 3 sentences, right? But you can also make it a bit more advanced, a bit more in depth, and we'll do that just for the sake of this video. We'll use one of mine right here. Let's just grab this. We'll call this one Viral YouTube Script Bot. For the instructions, I'm going to paste in the instructions right here. All right, so I pasted in the instructions, and I will probably do more videos on actually creating prompts and creating instructions. I definitely will do more videos on that. Not going to cover that right now in this video. You can see I got a pretty in-depth one right here. Description, we'll just say a viral YouTube script bot that can create and optimize a script in seconds, right? Just something basic here. Conversational starters. So this is kind of cool. I thought initially that this was how the bot would greet you. This is actually how you greet the bot. So examples for the user to start the conversation. So this is really cool because one, yes, it can help you save time and whatnot, but if you're going to be selling these GPTs or, sharing them with your team, with your clients, whoever, because if I go over here, click save, I can save only to me. I can save only for people with a link, or I can put this public, and you can see here if I hover, this GPT may appear in the GPT store coming soon. So I want to stay up to date for that. And I'm going to be showing how to list these, sell these, do all crazy things with GPTs. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to stay up to date for all this info. Cool thing too, we have the capabilities here, and it actually is a bit better than the API section because I don't believe you have web browsing capability. I know you don't. You don't have DALL-E image generation. So these are really two cool things. And we do have the code interpreter here still. Actions right here. This is a bit more advanced stuff, but this is actually like super game changer in my opinion, if you know how to use it. Maybe I'll do a video later on how to do this. This is a bit more advanced stuff. You're going to need to know how to, do some API stuff, but they do have OAuth API key here. And you can, for example, like here's one just showing an example of retrieving the weather data, right? So you can use this for softwares and connect them if they have the API. And I have some really cool ones in my mind that I could potentially use it for. Anyways, we have the knowledge base right here where you can upload your files, which I'll do in just a second. Conversational starters. I have a YouTube video idea. I need you to make a script on it. Okay, you can create more here. These are different prompts that will prompt the user because, like I was showing, you can share this with people. You can sell it, yes. So you could sell it, and you want it to be more intuitive for the user. Also, let's say those two examples I mentioned for your clients, for your sales team, for your internal team. I could create a bot trained on all the data about my business, about the services I offer, about coaching, this, that, whatever. Now I don't have to do this. I just send my clients the bot. Hey, talk to the Stride bot, talk to the bot, it's creating, it's insane. It's really insane what's happening right now. So many different jobs, so many different positions are basically going to be out completely used by AI. And this is really just the beginning. Right now, we just have these bots where we're sort of the middleman. We can create the bots. We're programming the bots, telling it what to do. Very, very soon, the next step is going to be autonomous bots, these autonomous swarms, where they're going to be running it all by themselves, doing these different tasks. And you're going to be able to have full-scale companies just managed by bots managed by bots, these swarms managed by AI assistant manager, making sure they're right on task. And it's going to be really insane. So anywho, let's see, let's go to upload files, and I am just going to bring in, let's see, we got some script writing ones right here. I'm just going to upload two with the AI platform, the playground, the backend system. You had a limit of 20 files you could upload. I don't know if that's the same with the front end. I'm going to test that later, just not in this video right now. But you can upload at least up to 20, maybe more. If you could upload like 100 or even more than that, that'd be really, really cool. I know they're going to get there very soon. So we're still in beta. There's going to be a lot more features and, you know, stuff added on in the next coming days, weeks, months. And so now one question I get, because I've gone over this, teaching this with some people already, helping some people get set up on this. Where do you get the knowledge? Now, I just want to give you kind of your brain a bit of time to think of different ways, different knowledge you may have sitting in your archive. It could be anything from ebooks, PDFs, text documents, transcripts. Think about all the different stuff you have hoarded around, all this information. Right now, you can use the AI to sift through it, right? So, and maybe I'll do more videos, and I definitely will do more videos in the future showing you where to get the best knowledge and these sort of things, how to build these bots and how to prompt them. But for now, we're just going through the basics of creating these. Next is the image, all right? So in the fashion of AI, not only can you just have the option to upload your own image, you can actually just use DALL-E natively. So we're going to do that. It's going to pull a DALL-E image based on this information to create kind of your bot's profile looking. So that's pretty cool. One more thing is, if you go into additional settings, you have this option right here to use conversation data in your GPT to improve our models. So I am going to uncheck that, but it's kind of interesting because, you know, out of the millions and millions and, you know, hundreds of millions of people using ChatGPT, you know, it's going to be improving itself. It's going to get a lot more data from people who just leave that checked on, right? So some people want it checked on. Some people want the systems to improve on their domain expertise type information. So the native system is even, the native language model is even more, you know, powerful for their specific domain, and it has domain expertise around it. But, you know, just for the sake of this, for the, you know, for me, in the API section, I believe they don't train on, at least they state they don't train on any of the data within that section. So within the platform, OpenAI or the API, they don't train on that data. They don't train on the data that you use if you're an enterprise level ChatGPT customer. But if you're using the front end, then they will use it if you don't uncheck this. So you have the option there, whether you want them to use it or not. And as this DALL-E image is just generating, let's see, you know, this is really cool stuff. You can see a little demo version over here. So once this generates, I could actually do it right now. So let's just say, okay, did it not generate? Looks like we had an issue there. I'm just going to go ahead and save this one in a second. Let's say, hey, okay, let's use the prompt. We just use the prompt conversational starter. See what we get back. Absolutely. I'd be glad to help you with your YouTube script. Please tell me more about your video idea, including any specific points, style and tone, and the message you want to convey to your audience. This will help me create a script that aligns perfectly with your vision. So I'm just going to keep it simple. I want to create an in-depth script around for a documentary around AI and the recent Dev Day by OpenAI, their release on ChatGPT for Turbo, their AI assistants, what this means for the timeline of AGI, 6 to 24 month prediction, and more. Right, so a very basic prompt. When you're talking to AI, it's so crucial to think about the language you're using, because what is this at the end of the day? It's LLMs, large language models. So the language that you provide it with, how you talk to these things, is essentially the code, how you're, communicating with it. So you're using descriptive language, detailed language, how you're talking to it, it's going to affect the outcome that you get. All right. And you also, it's an iterative process. So you may not get the desired result right away. You're going to want to have it improve upon itself, or maybe you do get the desired result. You say, oh, that's great. Anyways, as this is generating this script, you can see we got our DALL-E image right here, a nice little pen on a paper for our YouTube script writer. So creating a documentary script about such a cutting edge topic is an exciting endeavor. Let's outline the structure based on the elements you've mentioned, keeping in mind the engaging and informative nature of documentaries. Title: The AI Evolution, OpenAI's Leap Towards AGI. Hook: start with a compelling question or statement about the nature of intelligence and the role AI plays in shaping our future. Introductory montage: a mix of AI-generated visuals, people interacting with AI, and snippets of the Dev Day event overlaid with a voice about the transformative potential of AI. Act 1, The Rise of AI. Background: briefly cover the history and evolution of AI leading up to the development of ChatGPT and its predecessors. Introduction to OpenAI: discuss OpenAI's mission and previous milestones showcasing their commitment to developing beneficial AGI. Act 2, OpenAI's Dev Day and ChatGPT 4 Turbo. Dev Day overview: describe the event, its purpose, and its significance to the AI community. So it goes on to the closing, and then it's going to say, would you like me to proceed with writing a detailed script of these sections, or do you have any modifications? So it's first going to do the outline. Let's just say we're happy with that. We could change that if we'd like. Yes, I'm happy. Give me the exact detailed transcript. Boom. So let's see what we get here. And keep in mind, look at how, it's pretty fast. It's pretty fast for, just launching GPT-4 Turbo. We've seen slower models when they first released. GPT-4 was really slow at the start. I'd say this is pretty good. I assume it's going to, I know it's only going to get faster and faster, but all right. So OpenAI, the AI evolution, OpenAI's leap towards AGI, opening scenes, visuals of a serene dawn, the world waking up as the first rays of sunlight touch the cityscape, teeming with technology, slow transitions to shots of bustling innovation hubs, data centers, and people engrossed in their devices. Voiceover: in the quiet corners of our world, revolution whispers. It's not fought with guns and fury, but with codes and curiosity. In these threads of digital consciousness, a new form of intelligence stirs. Welcome to the dawn of the AI Renaissance. Cuts to clips of historical AI landmarks like the Turing test, early robots, and the first computers. Since the inception of the first computational machines, humanity has been on an inexorable march towards creating intelligence that could rival our own. This journey, once a dream woven into science fiction, is rapidly unfolding into reality. Transitions to visions from OpenAI's Dev Day, highlighting eager faces, presentations, and the reveal of new AI tools. OpenAI, a name that has become synonymous with cutting-edge artificial intelligence, stands at the forefront of this march. They've given us a glimpse into the future where AI is not just a tool, but a partner, a collaborator, a muse. Showcase ChatGPT interactions, diverse applications, and the user's astonished reaction. The latest Marvel ChatGPT 4 Turbo promises a leap forward in our dance with digital minds. It's faster, more intuitive, more human. But with great power comes a horizon of ethical quandaries. So, as you can see, it's pretty cool. All right. This is beginning of the first act. And it's really captivating in my opinion. So we're just gonna go ahead and save this, only me. And yeah, like I said, you can save that with a shareable link, and I could send that to clients, to sales teams. I could train on sales data. All right. And you can see here I have executivestride.com. This is in my builder profile. So wow. So if you can go here, my GPTs, we have custom instructions. That's always been there. My plan, settings and beta. So we have general, beta, and then we have builder profile. So you can actually go here, turn on your website, connect, verify a domain, and it's going to show up, I believe, in your builder profile for the GPT store, right? So that is really how to build a GPT. All right. We just kind of covered those steps, and keep in mind, guys, this is going to completely change how everything is going to change the world. It's going to change how businesses run. All right, 92% of Fortune 500 companies are leveraging ChatGPT. You don't want to be left out of the mix. You need to be using this in your business today, like now. All right, you need to be learning these things. This is bigger than the internet. This is bigger than anything we've ever seen in technology. This is bigger than when Apple came out. But you can look back on how some of those things turned out, and this is going to turn out similar, but way, way, way bigger. You can't even imagine how big this is going to turn out. And it's going to happen faster than you think. So that's that for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know also too what type of AI videos you want me to create around GPTs, around AI, OpenAI, around different tools like Claude, Bard, whatever the case may be, as well as just business growth videos, sales, business, marketing, etc. I'm still doing all those videos. I'm going to show you how to really use AI within business, because that's now how it is. All right. There's no AI and then business. They're going to be one. All right. Because that's just how it's going to go. So you need to be on this type of stuff if you run a business, or else you're just going to be left in the dust. All right. So if you want to stay up to date with that, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. I'm back creating videos. I'll do more videos. And for those asking, I'm going to explain kind of where I was and what I've been doing for the last 7-8 months to a year. I'll do that in another video. But also, guys, I know I mentioned this before. We have that free 6-day Accelerate Your Stride challenge. There's going to be a lot of AI stuff in there. So make sure to join that free challenge. All right. I'm going to announce very soon when I'm going to be hosting that event. It's a free 6-day challenge, 100% free. And it's going to cover a lot of cool stuff. So you can get your feet wet, get really immersed into the AI knowledge, into business growth knowledge, so you can make some money. And then also join our free Stride community. All right. It's a Facebook group and a Discord community. I'm going to probably be creating an AI mini course in there very soon. So make sure to join that. You can connect with myself and other people, like-minded individuals in the AI space, entrepreneurial space, etc. And other than that, guys, keep hustling, keep grinding. I woke up today, like I said, it was like Christmas today. I saw this and I was so excited, was about to work. Now I'm going to do a work session, but I have a lot of cool things that I can incorporate into this work session now that I have these new GPTs. I'm going to be building them all day, using them for different things in my business, for my personal life. Like, I use this for personal life. I use this for everything. I use this all day. GPT, I've been using it for the last a long time, every single day, for so many different things. So really cool stuff I got for you guys ready. But keep hustling, keep grinding, guys. And of course, accelerate your stride. I'll see you in the next video.